we might think about introverts is an introverted creator is just going to be hiding in their house, writing blogs, writing books, otherwise staying anonymous, not really telling the world about who they are because they're an introvert. That's not quite what an introvert is. Really, introverts are online personalities, they're coaches and consultants, and they are building an audience by collaborating with other creators and boosting their brand and business. They're basically doing the same thing the extroverts are doing, but there are some reasons that we can do it maybe just a little bit better. First, let's talk about our brains and our energy. Our brain uses 20% of the body's energy. As we take in calories, our brain, which is only about 2% of our body weight, is using 20% of the energy that we bring into our body every day. It's using that energy mostly for monitoring your environment. If you're in a comfortable, familiar environment, you're not going to have to use quite so much energy on monitoring your environment because you know what's around you. You're used to it. You're familiar with it. It's comfortable. So that's conserving our energy when we are in an environment that's familiar. That's one way to conserve our energy. Another way to conserve our energy is not to have stress going on, additional stress. Stress might be caused by things that are unfamiliar or unusual or unexpected. Stress affects our memory and our brain functions. Low level of consistent and chronic stress could be described as anxiety. Anxiety promotes inflammation, which adversely affects health, not only our brains, but our hearts and the rest of our bodies. We want to use our strengths and conserve our energy and stay healthy when we're live streaming, podcasting, and blogging and sharing our content with the world. We want to be able to take care of ourselves at the same time. We want to minimize stress. So how do we minimize stress? We can establish some control over our situation. What does that mean? Being prepared helps us to establish some control. Being in familiar places and in familiar situations, having routines, that can help us to have some control over our situation. We can use strategies to help manage our workload. So if we have a framework and a schedule that we follow every week and we know what to expect, that's going to help us to minimize our stress. Once again, I have that framework and schedule available to you, and that is one of the tools that I use to minimize my stress. We can anticipate and plan for stressful events. So if you feel like you're going to get stressed out about doing a live stream, the more you can plan and prepare for it, such as putting together an outline and slides, that helps you to reduce the amount of stress that comes with doing the live stream. That's what it does for me. When we stick to routines, including a sleep schedule, we minimize our stress. Sleep is very important. It helps us to decompress and helps us to heal and feel strong again. In the morning when we wake up, we are ready to attack the day once more. It reduces the stress when we have a sleep routine. Here's your takeaway tip for today. Grow your online business while enjoying the benefits of working from home. Create content consistently, help others solve their problems, and conserve your energy for clients. This one is especially for introverts. It takes a lot of energy to do anything that's outside of our comfort zone. A little more stress will be added to our lives for things that are more difficult and more outside our comfort zone. So conserve your energy by doing the things that are easy and familiar and laid out in your framework while you conserve your energy for clients. Please subscribe and share this podcast with a friend. If you've got questions about content creation, distribution, marketing, or mindset, write to me at support@agkmedia.studio. I'd love to hear from you. Together, we're living the Livecast Lifestyle 2.0. I'm Shelley Carney.